I was not expecting it to be this cold, that my windows and everything would be frosted over, but here we are. Alright, let me turn this down a little bit. I got my defrosters running because it's freezing outside. Right now, it's what? Let's see. It's 36, and it's really not, like, 36 normally doesn't really seem that cold, but it's like freezing today. All my windows are fogged up. But anyways, this is vlog day number 13. Happy 13th day of December and happy 12 days till Christmas. But it is also Friday the 13th, so we have to look out because bad luck, unfortunately, does run in this family on Friday the 13th. We always notoriously have car problems on Friday the 13th, and y'all know that we already have 2 cars in the shop, so I can't. I am just, I'm not speaking any of that into the air. I don't need any car problems with myself or anybody else in the family, because if any more cars go down, they're going to try and start borrowing my car, and I don't have time to let anyone borrow my car. I have so many things going on the next couple days that I need my car so that I can get up and go. But it's currently almost 9 a.m. so I'm heading to go exercise, and I just forgot I need to get my protein shake, so I will be right back. All right, I think that fell, but I'm back. I had to get my protein shake because I get the ones with a little coffee like I talked about in 2 videos ago. Yesterday, I want to tell you, I woke up so late and it just threw my whole day off. So I didn't DoorDash the last 2 days. So I'm definitely DoorDashing today. I got a notification that there is like a $2.50 peak pay, which means that's like a bonus they put on top of your stuff just because. So hopefully that doesn't affect like all day and not just a certain time frame, because I didn't see on there that it was a certain time frame. Let's see what else. Yesterday was really good about being cleared up. Today I woke up this morning stuffed up again, so I'm like, I don't know. I am hoping that it's just like, because it normally clears up throughout the day. It's just only when right when I wake up, it's like this. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, I'm heading to go exercise. I'm gonna try and run my 3 miles today. But however, I am going to run, and if I feel like, okay, I don't really want to do this, I'm gonna stop. Because if I get there and start doing it and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this, and I try to push myself in that sense, then my mind will be like, I don't want to do this at all. And so I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna head to the gym, and then we'll see what happens from there. All right, so I just got done with my run, and today I was able to get 30 minutes flat for my 5K with a full jog. So I didn't take any walking breaks or anything. I did a jog all the way through, which is a first for me. I'm super excited. That means that I am just that much closer to getting my time down to 30 minutes, and I'm trying so hard. I think what it's coming down to is the seconds are starting to add up. So I just gotta push through and make sure, my time is consistent for each mile, except for the seconds part. So that's what's adding up time. So I'm gonna try and start shaving some of those seconds off. But I'm super excited, worn out. I ran and then I went and sat in the sauna. Thought I was gonna pass out because it was just getting too hot. So I left. I think I did maybe 10 minutes in the sauna. But now I'm gonna head home, shower, change, and try and start DoorDash by 11. It's 11:50. It's 10:15 now. So I might be a little bit after 11 by the time I get on the road to start. But nonetheless, I do plan on dashing today. So I will be taking you guys along with me for that. And yeah, as far as the rest of the day, we'll just kind of see what happens as we go along. All right, so I am changed. As you guys can see, I live in this Griswold sweatshirt that I got. And so I am going to go and do some DoorDash shifts. Hopefully you can get some orders because you're doing that peak pay right now until 11:30, and it is 11:11 right now. So I guess make a wish if you do angel numbers and stuff, because 11:11. But I'm gonna head out and do that. Maybe catch up with you guys throughout the shift. Hopefully I can pick up some orders because it's been a little bit slow, and I need some orders to come in, at least so I can get 1 or 2 orders in this peak pay. So I'm gonna head over to the busy part of town and see what happens. All right, so I have done about 3 deliveries so far. I had that peak pay, but then obviously, of course, it was giving me my first order like literally 2 minutes after the peak pay ended, so I didn't get that. But I've made like the 3 orders that I did, I made pretty good for what I wanted to make for today. My shift ends in about 4 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna get any orders. So I'm driving through the area where like it would normally like give me stuff if it was gonna give me anything. And then if it doesn't give it to me, I'm just going to probably head on home because I think I have to pick my sister up again today. Either I have to pick up my sister or my mom. So we'll see what happens with that. If not, I do have a gift I need to wrap, and then I'm waiting on the mail to come because I have a bunch of stuff coming in today that I ordered. Looks like it's 12:30, which means I probably didn't get any orders coming in, so I'm just gonna head on to the house and carry about my day because I don't want to be held up waiting on those orders. So I spoke too soon. Right when I like logged off, it immediately turned red again and said that it was busy. So I got on and extended my shifts, and I just did 3 orders back to back and made some good money with those. I actually got like it was either a $1 or $2 bonus because I took a picture of a menu for one of the restaurants, because it was like a kind of like a local place inside of a gas station. But I made an extra $1 on that one because they wanted a picture of the menu. And thankfully, they were both like in the same parking lot, if that makes sense, where I picked those up. And then they lived in the same neighborhood where I dropped them off. So I didn't even have to do that much. But I'm going to leave my thing on because it says until 1:30, but I am still going to drive as if I'm going home because I might be able to pick up some orders on my side of town, because I don't know like how many people have normally dash over here. So yeah, I was just logging off, and then it put me right back on. So that's a good little blessing for this Friday the 13th. Okay, what is this car doing? Okay, all right. So if anything else happens, I will jump on and let you guys know. So I'm still in the car because I just told y'all that I was gonna get off, and then it put me back on some orders. Well, right when I delivered the last one in that shift, because it ended at 1:30, I think is when it ended, it was like, oh, we're still busy, you can keep going. So I got back on and extended, and I said, okay, well, I'm just gonna drive a little bit, and if I don't get an order that's like at least $4, I'm not gonna get it. So as I was going, I got one that came in that was well over $4, and I said, this is a good one. It put me on like another side of town, and then right when I delivered that one, it immediately gave me another one for like a really big amount, which means they gave a really good tip, which is good. So I couldn't turn it down, and I accepted it and turned it on, and now it's taking me over there. And this one will end, this shift ends at 2:30. I don't think it's gonna pick, I don't know if it'll pick, I keep saying it's not gonna pick back up, but it might say that there's some more orders just because it is starting to get towards where people are getting off work and will be at home, or like kids are getting home from school. Sometimes they'll like order stuff on DoorDash. So we'll see. If I don't get anything on the drive home from over here, because it's a good almost 30 minutes from my house, then I'll just probably call it a day for today. But I have done pretty good. Just the few shifts that I did today have made more than what I started with. So it was like almost double for what I started with for my 3 days that I had worked so far. And so that's a win for me. And if it's a good amount, because I was worried that I wasn't gonna get any orders today, because sometimes I know closer to Christmas people aren't spending as much extra, but it's doing pretty good. So I think after this one I might officially be going home, which was so funny because that last order that ended that 1:30 shift was literally on the same road that I live on. Like it was the neighborhood, and then my neighborhood was like maybe a mile down the road, and I turned it back on and it took me to the complete opposite side of town. But it's fine. Definitely getting some good orders in today, and if it gives me more, I might just take them and keep doing it for a little bit. But I'm not wanting to get caught up in the dinner rush, and if I stay on another shift, I think it will put me into that bracket, and I'm not wanting to do that tonight. So we'll see what happens when I drop this one off, and as I head back home. All right, so I'm finally home. I did in fact end that one at it was the 2:30 mark. It ended, and then on the way back to driving to my house, I was like, you know what, I want to like I was like right on the edge of going into like another tens. I don't know, in my brain I was like, I can't end on this just being uneven. So I went back on, and then the first order in was like $7.50, and I was like, that is a really good deal, or like that's a really good order. And so I picked that up, and it was on my way home anyways, and then I left on the Dasher app until I got about halfway home, and then I turned it off. I said, yeah, I'm done for the day. So I'm officially done for the day. I've made some really good money today, which is super encouraging. So I know you can do where you can cash it out and get it early, and they take like $2 or $3 off of it. But I think I might just wait until Monday for the payout and get the full amount. So why not? But I did see that some of my packages arrived on the doorstep, so I'm gonna grab those, and hopefully I can wrap some of those before any of those people get home. Because I don't know if anybody's home yet. I was supposed to get my sister from school, but my dad was like, I can pick her up, because I was doing those DoorDash shifts, and I didn't want to have to drive all the way back across town to pick her up. So she might actually be home, and she's gonna want to help, but I think most of the gifts might actually be for her. So all right, so I just finished the last gift that I'm going to wrap tonight, and I'm going to try and transfer all of this to underneath the tree, and I need to clean up some of this too, so let me do all that real quick. I'm trying to get all this in here in one go, because I don't want to do multiple trips. All right, so I'm just gonna put these things in here to fill in the space. Put some stuff over here. We already have a good bit of stuff. So this is, just filling it up. But thankfully that's nothing that can break. Let's see, I'll put this one over here. Like that. I want to put this big one. Let's do it. I was gonna put it up here, but I'm like, do we want to start stacking up? Nah, we'll just leave it down here. Oh, hit the table. But I think, let's see, this one can kind of lay on the side. I'll have to come back through and move some more stuff around so that stuff's not really getting blocked. What is this one? Over here, maybe? Yeah, and I really like this wrapping paper. I'm not even sure where it's from. But let's put guess I can do it over here. I'm going to start stacking. Let's see, can I go there? Yeah, that works. Okay. So it's filling up. Definitely we have 12 days till Christmas at the time of this vlog. Here's just another look at the tree. Love the tree. Got a little angel up there. And we've never done the like tinsel on the tree, but it was something different we added this year. I really like it. And this was just some other stuff that came in that order that wasn't gifts. It was like stuff for myself. I got this like stack of these like wooden bead bracelets. I've been wanting to try with some of those. This is like a little sticky thing that goes on the back of your phone. I had a blue one for literally like a year and a half, and it just finally gave out. So I wanted to get a new one. And then this is a little money box. And for one of my brothers, I'm gonna do like some money. And I'm gonna put the money in these little clear envelopes that are inside of here. And you like pull it out. I don't know. I think it will work. And then this is a hat that I got because I've been really into hats lately. And it has a Santa Claus on it. I think you can really see it. Yep, there's a little Santa Claus on it. Might wear it tonight. We'll see. So. All right, so I have the car lights on. Hopefully you can see me okay. But I am going to pick up something to eat for dinner. We didn't have anything planned tonight because right now my mom and my sister are at like this event for like Christmas, so we are kind of like all on our own tonight until about 8 when they get done, and then we're gonna go ride and look at some Christmas lights just at like different houses around town that are decorated. So when we like to like scope it out for Christmas Eve, because that's kind of one of our traditions on Christmas Eve is we like ride around and look at lights, because we don't open any gifts on Christmas Eve. I know people are all different with what they like to do. So that is what we do. We open all of our gifts on Christmas Day, like all the gifts that are from each other. Like all the presents that are under the tree right now are gifts that like all the siblings have like bought each other. My mom is really big on us buying each other gifts and just always being like giving towards each other, and like really I'm trying to think of the word, like really big on like family, especially like birthdays. She's always like, even when I was away at school, she was very big on wanting me to be home for school, like from school, to do birthday stuff and like going to birthday dinners, always getting each other gifts. Like she's very big on that. So most all those gifts right now are just from each other. We do get gifts from like Santa and whatnot on Christmas morning. My mom is also very big about that. Get like she says that like you don't age out of gifts. A lot of people, oh my god, turn your freaking lights off. She's very big on like you don't age out of gifts. That's just something that she's always been big on, is like once you get a certain age, some families are very much like once you're a certain age, we don't really buy gifts for you as far as like something big or like the whole like Santa thing, you know what I mean? But it's just what they've always been on. I think it also comes from we always have had, there's 4 of us and we're kind of spread out. So our 2 younger siblings were always much younger than us, and so it was very much like if they're still getting stuff, then we're still getting stuff, because it wouldn't, like she's like, it doesn't make sense for her to buy them things and not buy us stuff. And so I've been very blessed in that aspect of like at Christmas is always I can look forward to like knowing that I will be able to get like gifts still, if that makes sense. I'm going to pick up McAllister's. I was craving a McDouble. I don't know why, but I was craving a McDouble and a high C orange. But I was like, you know, I don't want to deal with all that. And every time I go to McDonald's, they're always like out of stuff. Like the past 2 times I went to the McDonald's by our house, and they were out of the apple pie that I wanted to get, and then they were out of high C orange when I went last night. And I think that's why I was craving it, because I wanted to get it last night and they didn't have it. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna try something different. I really like McAllister's fruit cup that they have, because I don't like apples, and Chick-fil-A has a fruit cup, but they put apples in theirs, and I just can't do the apples. But McAllister's doesn't, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna get that. And I get the kids meal because they have a cheese pizza on the kids meal, so I get that. But that's where I'm heading now, and then don't think I have much else going on until later when we are going to like a Christmas lights, and I'll definitely try and get some footage of that and do like a little montage. I only showed like one gift that I was wrapping, but I wrapped like, God, probably like 10 things, and it was killing my back. I don't know what it is about sitting in those chairs at our dining room table where we wrap gifts. It just kills my back. Yeah, I will catch back up with you guys in just a little bit. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I know we had plans to go look at lights, but we actually just ended up not doing that tonight because things were just like changing up last second, and it like got late super fast. Like it's already 10:40 and I have a big day tomorrow, so I don't think I'm gonna stay up much later and do much of anything. So I am going to go ahead and end this vlog here so I can get it edited and up for tomorrow morning, and then I will catch back up with you guys tomorrow with the vlog. And I'm going to be heading to meet some friends for like a little Christmas event, and then things are going to go super fast. I'm telling you, I have those auditions on Monday, and I think I'm like starting to get nervous for them. So I just know the next couple days are gonna fly by. But thank you guys so much for joining me for another one. As always, all of my links will be listed down below for you guys to check out. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and turn on your bell notifications so you can be notified every time I post a video just like this one. But that is all for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.